Ladies and gentlemen, you guys remember that glitchy playmaking glass cleaner build I played on a couple months ago? Well, this video is long overdue. Me and my boy Nut DF teaming up so that we have a Zion Williamson and LeBron James epic collab.
I tell you, I really like Hunter. Again, he knows his lane, and he does a good job.
Oh! And Zion just probables his way right to the hole.
Well, that's what he can do.
He's got all 5 of New Orleans points. Memory's pass.
James still manages to track it down. James on the drive! Got fouled as well. He's now 6 for 6, all 6 buckets in the restrict.
So this video is long overdue, man. I should have done this video a long time ago, but shout out to my boy Nut for teaming up with me. Now, if you don't know about his build, it's a playmaking glass cleaner build, super unique, super exciting, super fun to play on. I made a video on it. It's got about 500,000 views. You should definitely go check it out if you didn't see it, but I'll also leave Nut's link in the description because this dude is a demigod, man. He plays comp wagers on this playmaking glass cleaner build and kills people. He's a crazy good ISO player. You put him on the twos with me, who's, you know, a pretty decent ISO player, and we were going crazy, bro. Like, you have to realize with 2 playmaking builds, even though our 3-pointers aren't the highest, we both are running Hall of Fame floor general and Hall of Fame dimer, so that's helping each of us shoot. And you're gonna see throughout this video whether I'm the one catching off of his passes or you know, he's catching off of my passes. It's straight greens all day. So you're gonna see for the first game, it's mostly me going to work, just, you know, getting in the paint, getting buckets, shooting threes, doing what I do. Then game number 2, his turn. He takes the ball, he goes crazy. Then the 3rd game and the 4th game, we kind of just take turns. We're throwing lobs, we're dotting each other, taking turns, who's ISOing, whatever. But listen, I've never ran 2 ISO players on the court in 2K20, and let me tell you, it's tough to guard. Like, people were really struggling because, first of all, even if there's a lock on the court, both of us pretty much can take that lock all day. But you also have to think, well, if the lock's on me, that means he's got a mismatch. Or if the lock's on him, then I got a mismatch. So there's always something we could go to. And we were killing people. We didn't lose a single game. We probably ran up like maybe 10 or 12 games. Did not lose a single one. The only game that was even close was the first one. But that was, you know, first game on 2K. You guys know how it is. You got to get warm. Got to figure out your shot and whatnot. See how the latency's feeling that day. But you guys know me. Typically, I'm the only ball handler on the court for my team, and then I'm running with, like, you know, a rebounding wing or a perimeter lockdown or a rim protector or something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm responsible for creating all the offense. But in this, it's like, if I ain't got it, then he's got it. If he doesn't have it, then I got it. It was honestly fun, but it was also like, it was pretty glitchy. If you run with two good people that could score, hey, teams are going to have a problem guarding you all day long. Now, my build is I feel like it's very representative of LeBron. He made his playmaking glass cleaner, and his first idea was not to make it like Zion. So I don't say it's a spot on Zion build, but he's been making him, you know, he makes him look like Zion all the time. And to an extent, he plays like Zion. Now, I think Zion's a little bit better in the paint than his build is. Once he hits legend, he'll have more finishing badges. He'll have, you know, he'll be able to get more contact dunks and stuff like that. But as you saw in the video that I played on his build, he still gets contact dunks on that build and whatnot. But the thing that he does much better than Zion, and I know Zion had a really good first game in the NBA where he was like 4 for 4 from 3. But his build, at least when he plays on his build, is cash from 3. Like, he's knocking threes down left, right, and center. You're about to see in this game, he goes off, bro. He is killing people from behind the 3 with this build. But also, it's 2K. We got to realize literally any build could shoot. I see people out there with a 63-pointer. You know, my build has a 65 3-pointer. We're greening like nothing from 3. That's 2K for you. That's just the way it is. But he can shoot threes, no problem on his build. He ISOs all day. Again, we're rocking the Hall of Fame floor general, Hall of Fame dimer, so we're helping each other out in that aspect. But listen, let's talk about Zion for just a second. Obviously, he missed a lot of the year with injuries. But Zion, a lot of people are saying, like, you know, is the Rookie of the Year race over? It looks like it's going to be Ja Morant. But I'm telling you right now, if Zion, I think last game he had like 31. If he continues to put up, like, you know, his 20 and he just had a 30-point game, plus, you know, he's grabbing a lot of rebounds, you know, 8, 9, 10 rebounds a game. and he's able to lead the Pelicans to the playoffs in the Western Conference after missing so many games and then being, you know, 10th, 11th in the standings. He's able to lead them to the 8th seed or you know, God forbid, even the 7th seed. I think the 8th seed is what they would get to if they did. I think we got to look at him. He's got a chance to win that Rookie of the Year. I know Ja's had a great rookie campaign, but if Zion only plays half the year, puts up better, you know, averages, and he's able to lead his team to the playoffs over Ja's team, I mean, I think it's basically in the bag for Zion. But right now, if I had to say, obviously it's got to go to Ja. But we'll see what happens. Now, as you can see, we're rocking the All-Star Weekend gear. So we got LeBron, you know, representing Team LeBron, the leading vote getter in the NBA yet again. He's, you know, I got him rocking the All-Star jersey, and then we got Zion in the Rising Stars jersey. Obviously, you know, he didn't make the All-Star team. I mean, maybe if he wasn't injured, he might have made it, honestly, with the numbers he's been putting up. But that's history. We don't know what would have happened. Next year, he'll probably make it. But the Rising Stars game, you know, where the rookies and the sophomore, I think it's rookie and sophomores USA versus rookie and sophomores overseas. I'm not even sure, honestly. Don't quote me. I don't really pay attention to Rising Stars game that much. But we got Zion rocking the Rising Stars gear. But as you can see, like I said, 5 for 5 from 3 for Nut DF. That build, he goes crazy on that build, bro. He, like I said, comp series, comp wagers. He plays on that build, man, and he ISOs and he kills people. It is scary. He's different on that build for sure. Also wanted to mention to y'all, now I know they took the behind the back out of the game, but you guys remember, obviously, you know, not too long ago, that was the go-to move for everyone. The build had to be able to speed boost so they could do the behind the back to be able to score. Well, neither of us, even before the patch, obviously, now nobody can do it. Even before the patch, neither of us could do the behind the back unless we got, I think his build has to be in takeover. My build has to be like pretty close to takeover. So we couldn't do the behind the back before or after the patch. Obviously nobody can now, but we've been ISOing with no behind the back since the game came out. I know they really limited us this year and how much we could do with the dribble moves. I mean, even if you just go as far back as 2K19, you could do so much more with size ups and moving size ups and spins and momentum behind the backs and all that type of stuff. I know it's limited this year, but if you really put your mind to and you're really creative and you put the right badges on and have the right build, you could still ISO with no behind the back. Like I said, we've both been doing it since day one, and even now, as you can see, this is on the twos, back to back games, absolutely no problem. Just killing people, both ISOing, no screens ever. Just if they help, it's dots, it's greens. If they don't help, we're getting to the basket all day long with no problem at all. Also wanted to mention that this has been full gameplays, 3 full gameplays. You see no edits. I'm showing the inbounds. The only thing I cut out was like maybe if there was like a couple fouls in a row, because you know you don't want to watch 30 seconds of fouls or anything like that. But this has been straight gameplay, like no edits. I just want to show you that, you know, we've just been ISOing the whole time, no problem. But the last game, we're about to wrap this one up right here, and that's about to just snatch back. He's trying to get an ankle breaker, but the dude's really just not biting on it, you know what I mean? So he's going to drive in, get the layup, and then I'm going to get the ball here. I'm going to go post-hop shot. This should not be going in, but close shots are absolutely broken, so we'll take it. That goes in. Now, this last game, I edited it up, and not for any specific reason, just because I didn't want you to have to watch another full gameplay of all the inbounds and all that, but I just want to show you we start going crazy. Nut starts cooking using this basic one spin back and all this. Look at that little snatch behind the back is so godlike. It's such a good move. I've been doing that since day one too. I noticed that he does it as well. It's really good to create space for the shot, like he used it there. Or once you do it, they start to play up. You know, they start to run towards you to guard the shot, and then you just drive past them, get the easy dunk. But look at, I'm still doing my thing. Little Kobe size up, crossover, Kobe size up, drive in, hop step, easy dunk. Dude finishes like a beast, man. I mean, you guys have been watching it since this is the first build I made, so you guys have been watching it. Contact dunk all over the center. Now here's where Nut starts to get real glitchy with that basic one spin back that I was talking about, right? So hits him with a hezzy, drive, spin back. Dude jumps, thinks he's going to go for the shot, drives in, gets a little between the legs park dunk. I mean, he does that spin back and then pulls the 3. I mean, and then just like there, you saw the counter to it. Dude, a spin back. Dude thinks you're going to shoot the 3 like you did a couple plays ago. You drive right past him and get the dunk, man. But listen, we got 15 points. About to wrap this game up. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video between, the collab video with me and Nut, Zion and LeBron. Both our builds going crazy on the 2s, ISOing, just absolutely killing people, man. But listen, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure y'all subscribe if you guys are new. Also, comment down below what collabs you want to see. Other YouTubers, other NBA player collabs. Let me know what y'all want to see, man. I'm always trying to do the videos that you guys want to watch, man. But enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm out. Peace.